Hey guys, welcome to the illustrious 2-ish year anniversary of the channel. It's 2-ish because I got the idea after 2 years, but it's been about 2 years and a couple of months, and hey, these days time doesn't even really matter, does it? So what we're gonna do today, nothing in my hands, nothing up my sleeves, we are going to do the top 5 beers I've reviewed in the history of this channel, plus one I didn't care for as much as maybe I let on at the time. So before we get started, if you like this, if you support the channel, if you want me to keep making videos, please subscribe. We'd love to hear that. Please share with friends, hit that like button. It turns out those thumbs ups actually make people see the videos. And you know, when you're a tiny, tiny little channel like mine, that helps. So without further ado, now that we got that business out of the way, let's kick off with number 5. Number 5 beer on the list is from all the way back to September of 2018. Link will be up above for that one and down in the description box below if you want to watch those cringeworthy old videos. The Founders Kentucky Breakfast Stout. Wow, this one was just a big boozy beast. It was dark, it had roasted chocolate and coffee notes and just a high alcohol content. It was seasonal, so, you know, makes you want to get it more when you can. And just a delicious, delicious beer. And by the way, beer for breakfast is not the worst idea I've heard in 2020. So number 5 is the Kentucky Breakfast Stout by Founders. Number 4. The number 4 beer we have here is the Elysian Space Dust IPA. Checking notes, that one was from back in November of 2018, so another one from back in the day. What do I like about it? It's a West Coast IPA with all the things about West Coast IPAs that I like, and none of the stuff that I don't. It's a Chinook, it's bitter, it's got some dry hop, it's got kind of that resinous pininess, a little bit of the citrus fruit, but it's not the juicy IPAs of yore. And just something I really dig. Seattle based, so if you can get it, get some. But that one is an IPA that kind of sums up my thoughts on a West Coast IPA really well. Really enjoyed that beer. Now we fly along to number 3. In the countdown, I sound like Casey Kasem here. Number 3 in our countdown, the beer with the bonkers name. One of the more popular reviews I've posted, actually, is the Rogue Bat Squatch IPA. I mean, come on, it's a bat, it's Sasquatch. What's not to like? But all kidding aside, I am not a huge hazy IPA fan. It's not really ever been the thing that I like. But this one really was good. It was well made. It had that kind of... It did the juiciness right, and it had enough of that just vanilla, almost tastes like a creamsicle kind of note, which I really dig. It had the alcohol balance, and the malt balance was just there. It was well crafted, and you can't beat the marketing, man. What a goofy name. And that one was from all the way back, I believe, when was that one done? That one was back in July of 2019. July 2019, and we've got the Rogue Bat Squatch coming in at number 3. Number 2 is from Ballast Point, all the way down in San Diego, from Christmas 2018, is the Ballast Point Victory at Sea. Of course, I'm a sucker for anything with a nautical theme. People who know me know this. I don't know why. Must be my job. But I love this one. This is a dark, super rich, just chewy, boozy imperial stout, similar to the Kentucky Breakfast Stout, but different flavors, a little more bitterness, a little more on the porterish side. Really, really good. Just really tasty. And much like their Sculpin IPA, there's about 4,300 varieties of this. So if you want this one mixed with chai tea, if you want this one mixed with elderberries, I'm pretty sure they'll make it for you. But this is the Plain Jane original OG Victory at Sea Imperial Porter by Ballast Point, coming in at number 2. So now, in honor of full disclosure, I said I was going to do top five that I loved, and one that I didn't. My friends sometimes accuse me when I talk about this stuff of loving everything I review, and that's probably true, because you tend to buy things that you like. So things that interest me in the store tend to be what comes in front of the camera. However, every now and then I got a little bit ambitious. And this one is the one that maybe I sounded enthusiastic on the video, but in retrospect and having sampled it again, it's not my favorite. And that is the Ballast Point Imperial or Pumpkin Scotch Ale. This one is got all the red flags. Danger, danger. It's a pumpkin beer. I love pumpkin in pie. I love pumpkin as a jack-o'-lantern on my front porch, but I have really had a hard time finding a pumpkin beer that met my needs. And this one, I said nice things about it. It's a well-crafted beer, but it's a Scottish ale and a pumpkin, and I like pumpkin, but it just didn't work, man. It just wasn't there. So no harm, no foul. Hey, Ballast Point, you win some, you lose some. That one was not the one. So now, drum roll, please. Number 1. The number 1 beer is going to be a small local brewery that most of you can't get. Too bad. It is the North Sound Hopsalute IPA. I love this beer. It's my favorite beer. I drink it all the time. Why is the number one thing that I've reviewed something that 90% of the people, unless you pretty much live in and around where I do, in the town or county where I live, you're going to be able to get it? Not get it, rather? Well, I'll tell you why. Because right now things are weird. And this is one that you can only get at the brewery, either on draft or in a can that you take home, or on draft in a restaurant. You remember what those are? Yeah, good. They're small, they're local, they make great things. And I guarantee you, somewhere near you, there's a small team of brewers that are making good things by hand with good ingredients and a lot of care. And now more than ever, they need you to go seek them out. You know what? Got it. Be safe, follow all the rules, totally understand that. But, the big giant macro breweries, they're gonna make it. Anheuser-Busch will be fine, it'll be okay. But these little guys, they might be struggling. So that's my pitch. Is it my favorite beer that I drink on a daily basis? You bet it is. And I just tell you, go find your version of that. Anyway, soapbox dismounted. The number 1 is the North Sound Hopsalute IPA. It's my favorite, and there you have it. So thank you for sticking around. 51 subscribers worth of the channel for 2 years. And I hope we can do 2 more. Hope we get some love out of this. But that's it, guys. Really enjoyed making this one. Fun retrospective. And I promise you next week we'll be back with a brand new, never before reviewed beer here on the channel. So till next time, guys. See ya.